Hey, so welcome back, everybody. Here I am in Milan. This is right outside the train station. As you can see, it's crazy and fun, and we have those little bikes that we have in Portland that are everywhere. And actually, like Portland, people in Milan really do a lot of bike riding. So, for those of you who don't know where Milan is in Italy, only know where Rome is, here we are. We're in northern Italy. We're up in the Lombardia area, and here is a little arrow pointing to Milan. Now, I was picked up by my friend Carolina Borello, and she was a foreign exchange student when I was a teacher, and we hadn't seen each other in 19 years.
Hi, everybody. Here we are live. I'm at Carolina Borello's house here in beautiful, beautiful Milan. And look at this. There she is. Say hello.
Hello.
To anyone who might be just getting up, probably. Anyway, she has this balcony. She's such a true Italian, growing things on her basil. She's gonna cook me some dinner.
Orecchiette al sugo.
Okay. Whatever. And she has, anyway, so we are going to have some dinner. She picked me up at the train station. She's going to tell me about her life.
Yeah.
And how she can afford such a fabulous place. Look at this, it's so cute.
We haven't seen each other for almost
19
years. So we have a lot to say.
Yeah, and all I've been talking about is... Right, well, I just wanted to do a live update and tell you I'm in Milan. And Carolina's going to sing for me tomorrow. I'm going to go see her. She's in a group that got picked to be in a festival, and I'll get to see it. It'll be fun, and it's supposed to be really beautiful weather. I will give you my instant opinion of Milan. It's insane. It's the New York of Italy. I mean,
kind of.
But
I wish it was like New York, actually.
Yep, it doesn't have any up or down it doesn't have any down escalators when you need them.
It doesn't have elevators.
And it doesn't have an elevator.
And
so Carolina, she pumped up her muscles by dragging my giant suitcase. So it was great. No, it's good. It's good. I mean, you can get around Italy very well in trains, and it's not expensive or anything. So I'm looking forward to my 3 nights, 2 days with Carolina, and but I wanted to let you guys know I'm still alive. Okay, bye.
I just wanted to show you a quick couple of pictures of her incredible little condominium. I adored it. It's a perfect place for her. And here she is preparing, giving me whatever it was she said in Italian. All I can tell you, it was very, very good, and I was appreciative. Because I was stupid and only packed for cold weather, because Ireland and Scotland had no clothes, and it was very hot in Milan. So we went to this little market, and I bought myself some gorgeous my famous Milan shoes. Carolina wanted to show me this really cool little area right around her part of Milan, and it's this giant lagoony thing in the middle of the city, and people paddleboard and generally have a good time because it's freaking hot in Italy. On to the festival. So here we are. This is where the festival was held. It was all in this big, huge park, which was a beautiful park. But people who know me know that outdoors is not my favorite thing, especially in the heat. However, there was lots of shade, and there were these incredibly fun food carts. Now, in Portland, we have food carts, but nothing quite as tiny and fun as these food carts. And at least I had good food to eat, and I met some wonderful Italians, this wonderful Italian family. They did not speak English, I did not speak Italian, and yet we talked for about a half an hour. What I got from them is that they had been to New York. But soon it was time for Carolina to perform with her wonderful group. I'm not going to try to tell you what the name is because I'll screw it up. So I just wrote it above. I think there's supposed to be a little accent over the last E, but I don't know. So without further ado. I have to say, I was absolutely exhausted the next day, mostly because it's very difficult to spend an entire day with no one being able to understand you, and you not being able to understand them. It was very hard to even enjoy the music because it was all in Italian too. Oh well. We still had things to do. The next day was the Duomo, and Carolina had already bought us these special tickets so that we didn't have to wait in a super long line. We got to go up on an elevator. And even though we did get to go up in an elevator, we still had to climb once we got up there. So that was interesting. These pictures are of the square as you're right in front of the Duomo, and you can see there's lots of people. Nobody's being deterred by the weather. And this very beautiful square, as you can see by some of the buildings that surround it. I know this square is probably called something really famous, but I don't know what it is. God, I'm a crappy tour guide. Anyway, we did make a joke about that. This must be where the rich people all hang out and have lunch. So anyway, here's pictures from the Duomo. Lots of people in the front. I had, there's Carolina and I again, waiting to go in. This is at the top. Now, we did finally get up to the very tippy-toppy. And as you can see, there are these cool statues of, I think they're of famous saints or somebody Catholic. I don't know. Once you got there, you had to go up even further. You can see this is the terraces, they call them. And then you go all the way up to what they call the roof.
You show
Yeah, okay, so first we'll show the statue, and the statue's name is
Madonnina.
And there's a song.
Oh mia bella Madonnina, che te brillet de lunta, t'adore piccinina, ti te dominet Milan. Spatisse vive la vita, se sta mai con mani in man, disentuc lontan de Napoli se me, ma poi venien chi a Milan.
That was great.
Finally made our way off of the roof and inside, going down like a million stairs, because what we found out was even though we were allowed to go up the elevator, the ticket didn't allow for us to go down the elevator. But anyway, we didn't care. But here's some beautiful, beautiful pictures from the inside. It is pretty amazing. It took 500 years to build this cathedral, and the Milanese are very, very proud of it, and they should be, because it's really a miracle. And I actually did enjoy it, even though I felt like I was in religious Disneyland. And then there was this bathtub. But we were too hungry to worry about that. So we headed back out to the square and went to this open-air restaurant right by the Duomo. It was great. Now, I'm going to stop everything right here because I need to tell you about the Ukrainians. Here he is. Now, I know I've teased about these Ukrainians, but they were hilarious, and they ended up buying us with alcohol and ended up buying our dinner. And they were truly, truly delightful, as you will see.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Hello.
Smile.
We're in Milano. We've just gone to the Duomo, Carolina. But we've met these amazing people.
Ukraine.
What is your name?
Lev.
And you are from?
Ukraine.
And you are 20
I'm a nice person.
years
Just a nice person.
20 years old, studying business management in Austria.
Yep.
And this lovely person is?
Polina.
Belina. She is 18, and she is here to be a model. And she's already started. And they are not brother and sister. They are boyfriend girlfriend for 3 years. She says 2 years. He says 3. I don't know. I don't know.
2.5.
So it is so lovely. And the reason that I met them is that he started asking questions, which is what I usually do.
Just about your language, you know,
About
nothing more.
the fact that I sounded.
It's more about your accent.
Well, it's very lovely to meet you. I wish you all the best.
I wish you all the best.
And
Have a great time.
And so ended my short but very enjoyable, very eventful, very lovely to see Carolina. My time in Milan, too short, but really well worth going. This is the Milan train station, and like everything they do in Italy, it's beautiful. Anyway, thank you for watching if you did, and we'll see you next week in Venice.